This is TSLY, a groundbreaking new ETF product that I've been buying over the past 4 months. TSLY is supposed to pay out a monthly dividend around 60% and offer a way for investors to create solid cash flow in their stock account. The first step in this journey was learning about the risk that I was about to take. Like most investors, I was super intrigued by the high dividend rate or distribution rate, as the YieldMax ETF team calls it. And they have multiple products like this, just like TSLY, Coiny, Appley, Nvidia, all these different ETF products promising these high dividend payout rates. But what I wanted to know was just how low these rates could go, because in their perspective of these products, it did say these rates were subject to change month over month. Meaning, some months you may have a high payout, some months you may have a low payout, depending on how well the underlying stock does. So what I decided to do after I had a good understanding of the risk was take a portion of my longer term stock investing account and dump it into TSLY to see what all the fuss was about. The results over the past 4 months have been like this. So my original purchase back at the end of August was 1,000 shares at $14.58 per share USD. Convert that with this number up here at around $20,000 Canadian, I was off to the races. So what I decided after that was to reinvest the dividends that I received from holding my TSLY into more shares. So after the September dividend date, the yield was 58 cents per share. I had 1,000 shares, so I got paid about $790 Canadian. I bought 105 shares after that and reinvested the capital you see there, $1,985. In October, the yield went down a little bit, 57 cents. I was holding now 1,105 shares because I tacked on the 105 from the previous month. My dividend payment rose a little bit. I ended up buying 55 more shares. Okay. Then November came, the dividend yield was back up to about 58 cents again. My shares obviously increased once more. So my payment was a little bit more at $8.83. And now I bought in 54 more shares. So my payment projected in December should be about almost $1,000 so far. Not too shabby for a $20,000 investment, cash flowing $3,500 over a 4-month period. And as you can see, I've put in additional $3,700 in this account to kind of bolster my position with TSLY. My additional capital invested is a little bit higher than dividends paid, but I'm just reinvesting everything that I have so far with this stock to see where it's going to take me. Now, this would be a pretty sweet deal if this was the case so far, making $3,500 in cash, but the stock price of TSLY has been in a negative nosedive since I joined and got my position. What this means is that even though I'm making money every month in the dividend portion of the account, the overall value of that account is still going down because the price of TSLY is going down as well. You can see here from my original purchase price, this yellow line right in this area right there, TSLY has done nothing but nosedive, and it's kind of made a baseline at this area, but we're still down overall roughly 20% overall for this position, meaning that this investment opportunity, when I calculate out the total return to date, if I zoom down right here, I've got a total capital investment right there of $23,777. The current TSLY market price is $11.29 USD, meaning that the current market value of all the shares that I have, this $12.15 for shares, is worth about $18.6, plus the dividends that I've been paid, for a total of $22,130. That total return is less than my total capital invested, which is not a good thing. So this position so far after 4 months is down about 6.93%. And if I take that and multiply it by 3, that gives me my total projected return for a total calendar year. I'd be down about 20% if things don't pick up and everything stays the exact same. So as you can see, not the slam dunk that a lot of pro TSLY investors may make it out to be. It is a risk reward scenario where if the stock goes down, the ETF price goes down, you are still liable to have a capital loss. And also remember that the dividends that you're receiving up here, you have to pay tax in some form on those amounts. So there is some additional loss there that will be baked in. So the price of TSLY, if it does recover up to that 14.58 level, I will be making good chunks to change. In fact, if I update this and say the current market value is 14.38, now we're looking at a 14% return annualized at 43%. So that may happen or it may not. I don't know. I can't read the future. It looks to me that TSLY is kind of basing down around this area right here and hopefully make a move higher. But again, it's all derivative from Tesla's stock price, and how that goes is going to affect greatly how this price of TSLY goes. So hopefully move up higher into this area right there. That'd be a good thing. If we don't, I'm okay just holding it and still continue to stockpile these dividends right now in the short term, hoping for some long-term appreciation. Let me know in the comments if you ever would consider investing in a product like TSLY, or maybe you have already and you want to share your experience. And if you want to see how I trade in my more day-to-day, quicker time frame trading and my setup and interactive brokers, check this out right here.